What's going on? Let's just play that that free music for a minute. Listen to that free music. My new equipment. Christmas was very good for me. Hey, I don't know if it asked if I should share this. It didn't go there. It didn't go there. Yeah. I shaved my face off. Look at my weak chin. Look at how sad this is. This is why I have a beard. Because when I have a beard, it looks like a face. When I don't have it, it's revealed that I don't have a face. It's been a hell of a couple weeks, hasn't it, folks? Oh my God. Settle down. Let's just settle down, everybody. So I gave my dog a bath today.
He chills on the bed, Max.
I made the song for him. So,
Max. Chill, doggy, chill, Max. Chill,
I am
Max.
laying on the couch, listening to Santana, smoking pot.
So, yeah, it's been a crazy couple of weeks. You all knew that. It's been crazy because our nation's insane. That might be the gist of it, right? That's the long and short of it. I don't really know what that final one is for. Maximum outputs. I'm still learning this thing. I got the new. I don't know if it's new. I got the Rodecaster board for Christmas. My God, does it make things so much smoother? It's far more expensive than like the Behringer I was gonna end up getting for myself. Also, let's point out the fact that the old SM this here's changed. I don't remember if I've been here since Christmas. This here's changed. This is new, so it's the built-in A-frame or Frameworks by Gator with the built-in cabling, broadcasting boom arm. It's the MV7B from Shure. This is the professional microphone that I've wanted this microphone for at least 5 years, 6, and I just never buy it because I always tell myself I shouldn't buy it. It's funny. I'll get the Google Chrome updates while I'm on here doing this, and like, oh, okay, Donald Rawlings shows is uploaded. That's great. I'm glad for you, Donald. Love that show, actually. You don't know who that is? Ashley Larry from the Chappelle show. He's his own man, for God's sake. But that's a famous character he played. He's the one I read this. He's one of my just random favorite comedians. I loved seeing him every couple of weeks in Los Angeles when I was going down there for fun. Anyway, so there was an insurrection. Pretty messed up. Insurrection. It's messed up. And what's messed up is that people aren't taking it seriously. And really, even I'm not really, if you think about it. Look how much weight I've put on. No, not taking the seriousness of it. Do you think after the Civil War, people during the first parts of the Civil War, where it was just people starting skirmishes in city squares and stuff, do you think afterwards they were like, I kind of exposed myself to all my friends and neighbors as being insane? Do you think that mattered? Do you think that came into being? Or do you think that with the problem with the original Civil War, really what it was is that they went whole hog and went ahead and had the Civil War, where this one was like, we're going to storm the castle. I don't even know why I'm doing a Southern accent because these were people from all the fuck over. These were not just country bumpkins. These were just regular city folk, people from Florida, um, and just your average citizens that follow Trump, and aren't a part of the Republican Party that is normal. Does that make sense? People hate the Democratic Party. I get it. People hate the Republican Party. I get it. What I don't get is people not understanding actual people who work in politics to try to create policy or work with policy or lobby, all that stuff. Essentially, all it is a day job that requires you and me to approve of for them to keeping their day job. Imagine that. Could you imagine, like, I'm a guy who works at a bar a lot. That's been my job most of the times, working in bars. Sad. Is imagine if every customer that day could decide whether or not they wanted you based on your conversations with them, how you served them, how you served other tables. Imagine that. Imagine them being able to go, he served me just fine, but he didn't serve that table quite as well. And I would have liked for them to have been served better. Therefore, my table would have felt more comfortable about its service. That's politics. That's part of it. Oh man, if we just break everything down to something as simple as going to a restaurant, a lot of people would understand. But then I think I realized as I was just saying that out loud is these people don't understand. It's a non-standing thing. And good news, I proposed to Liz and she said yes, and she's gonna marry me, and I'm real happy. We
It just tastes like vinegar and anger.
no, it doesn't. Tastes sweet. It tastes sweet. She wanted I proposed to her by the Christmas tree. I don't remember if I already told everyone this, but yeah, I proposed to her by our Christmas tree. We didn't really have any plans to go anywhere. It was Christmas Eve. I wanted her to have the biggest Christmas sort of surprise. So I did that, and I think it worked. I think she was surprised. She also wanted to be married to me, so she wants this. She wants this basketball short wearing. Oh, you saw my underwears. Basketball short wearing, pale, washed out baby blue V-neck sweater, out of shape guy. She wants this. Why? I don't even have a fucking job right now. I am jobless. This this section of joblessness brought to you by Waterloo. Waterloo strawberry flavored sparkling water. It's the kind of natural flavored sparkling water you'd hope the world would be. I've been watching The Crown a lot, and John Lithgow's character's done at this point, but he played Winston Churchill, and he was really good in it. But I didn't like it at first. He was good at being Winston Churchill, but I've seen so many people play Winston Churchill that I've started to have an opinion on who could play Winston Churchill. Isn't that interesting? Michael C. Hall plays John F. Kennedy in this series for the brief couple of episodes that they're in. And he looks great in it. And it's just out of nowhere, Michael C. Hall is as John F. Kennedy. And it was just like, that's so weird. I would not have cast him as that. And once I saw it, I was like, there's no one else I would have cast as John F. Kennedy except for him. It's because he doesn't exactly look like him. It doesn't exactly sound quite quiet as Boston as I'd like him to sound. But then he was actually sounding more conversational when he was doing his show. When he was not doing his acting, he was actually doing his acting. So it's fine. What's up, Max? Hey, Max. What's up, buddy? I could literally put a microphone on Max right now. I just gave him a bath, shower, bath, sit him in I have the long sprayer head. Put him in the shower. Sit him there, get him all wet. He's a good boy. I massage in his dog shampoo and rinse it out. Normally, when I do this, there's a little bit of like a dirt trail that comes off of him, just like the slightest bit. This time, nothing. Like he's such a clean boy. He's been such a clean indoor boy lately. We normally I take him on a I'll give him a bath every 2 or 3 weeks, and before I'll walk him. I'm acting like I've had this dog forever. I've had this dog for 3 months, but my plan has been to wash him twice to 3 times a month. He's a small dog. He's a small breed dog, and he doesn't mind it. It for him, it's like, ooh, a lot of massages. Afterwards, he gets really loving. He's very playful after the shower, after the bath shower, because after he's washed, because he's just all like, ooh, I feel all like, oh, I'm loosey goosey, nice warm bath. I smell clean. My skin feels good. My fur feels fluffy. Isn't that right, buddy? You good boy? Who's a good boy? Come here. Come here, good boy. You can kind of see him. Come here. Come on. Up. Up. Oh, he's gonna sit right here. Yeah, he's a good boy. You can see him right there. He's a good boy. Oh, it's a little wet. It's still a little wet. A little damp. He's a little damp. Yes, he's a good boy. That's my good boy. He's my good ride or die doggy. Ride or die doggy.
I am laying on the couch, listening to Santana, smoking pot.
So the other day, we'll try to figure out how to broadcast this properly. So the other day, our friend Morgan and Chris came over. Our friends Morgan and Chris came over. They're a couple, so I guess I don't know how to pronounce it. Announce them like announcing the presence. So they came over, and I know COVID. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?" But we all been kind of in our own bubble, and they're part of our bubble. And they came over for some. I made them a little ravioli, made some ravioli, and that. Just hung out. We had fun. I'll tell you, Chris is a funny guy. He's not a comedian. He's a real funny, real personable person. He's just not a comedian. That's not what he does. But he's got good timing. He's fun to hang out with. It's fun to hang out with the guy. I'm glad. I guess what you can call it is like it's the beginning of a friendship. So that's good. But we ended up calling Liz's mom, Kathy, and just harassing her. Pretty much just giving her a hard time. And it was a pretty good podcast. We recorded like a long conversation. I know Liz is going to want to put it on herself, so I don't really want to touch it, but I also kind of want to hear it myself too. Smoking pot. She's a pretty funny lady. Really, she is. She's a funny one.
Baba Booey.
Liz doesn't. Whoopsie! Don't do that. You can't do that while you're recording. It don't work that way. Okay. I still don't have I don't have hundreds of drops loaded in. It's just I have what I have. Liz
Oh, hi,
popped in
Max.
her own stuff. A lot of this stuff. I did the Vinegar and Anger, and then the back song.
He chills on
But it's a cool little unit that can kind of do a bunch of different stuff. That's the Rodecaster Class A servo bias preamps, effects on board, bitch. It's not recording equipment in the sense of it's not like a multi-track recording device that you would normally buy as a musician, because it doesn't have direct in for instruments, and it doesn't have the preamps that are just like, here's all your emulators. Like, it's not doing that. It's like, hey, here's a vocal transferring podcasting microphone. You can also sing through it if you want. And it does have really good preamps. and a lot of great settings. You can specify what Rode microphone you're using. If you're not using a Rode microphone, you figure out what kind of microphone is. It cardioid, is it dynamic, and then you go in there and you go into the settings and you adjust them, and you can get a really good sound if you actually know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't, so I'm not really trying. It's if this doesn't sound good, hey, that's up to God, I guess, to figure it out. I really want to share this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I've been live, son. I've been live. I've been live, son. Tell those people online you're over here. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry. This is stupid. I don't know what I'm actually doing here. I'm thinking about my future. How blessed I am. Better days. Oh yeah, thinking about better days. Oh boy. Let's post that on Facebook, see what happens. Yeah, let's just post that on Facebook, see what happens. See what happens when you post it on Facebook. Whoa. Wow. Go. Let's see. I am not logged in. I am not logged in. No. I am not logged into that. There is I could do this. I could put it in a Wakecoin. LinkedIn? Shit. Son. Uh-huh. Go ahead and post it there too. Live, you silly goose. Oh my god, I did not mean to that. That's fine. Okay, no, let's stop that. Stop that now. Okay. You could okay, post. I'm gonna post that on LinkedIn as well. Now it's on LinkedIn. Now I've got it on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. I probably have at least 0 listeners right now. Excellent work, John. Excellent. All these different options. I didn't know Tumblr still existed. What's Goo? Oh my god. I'll have to figure out how to get my I got to enter in my Twitter account. I don't even know what my Twitter account is anymore. I know it's on my phone and I use it ad nauseum. But, whatever. Hey, Max. All right, so we close that. Hopefully y'all know I'm there. All right. Anyway. I'm so tired. Okay. Normally, this is the middle of January, right? Okay. This is something I can talk about, right? Let's see what's happening. Today's the day. Make Music Winter is here. Join us celebrating the winter solstice with over 30 national events. Visit MakeMusicWinter.org for live streams, details, and in-person social distance locations. This was 3 weeks ago, maybe I put this up. NAMM. NAMM is currently, or would have currently been happening right now. What is NAMM? National American Music Merchants. So it's this giant expo. You've heard of Comic-Con. It's like Comic-Con, but for gear, for gear. So representatives from Shure, the entire company's there. Representatives from Rode, from Audio Technica. All these different companies are there. Sony, all of them. They're all there. They're all there to solidify new contracts with the buyers of all the different music stores across the country, and make orders. So when I used to work at Skip's Music in Sacramento, Skip would let me go talk and negotiate a little with some of the vendors, which are the manufacturers, um, to work out how much for the year or for the first quarter we would order in, try to get a good discount on all the items. You find out what, we find where can I save $100 on each guitar? Oh, if I buy 20 instead of just 13 or whatever, we'll make $100 extra on each guitar. That's kind of how it is. It's just if anyone has done bulk, has had to buy stuff in the more traditional purchaser sense and not like just at home, you understand what all that stuff is. It's all about trying to make money. Hey, buddy. The dog's digging in the carpet. I don't understand it. He wants to dig a hole. But when we go outside, he never digs holes. You never dig holes. Come here. Come here, buddy boy. It's okay. Yeah, it's a good boy. NAM show. Really excellent collection of people and people, places, things. So, long story short, that's gross. Long story short, this is about the time of year that it happens, and it's usually a 4-day event taking place over a weekend. So, if this is Sunday the 17th, so it might have started on Thursday, and then today would be the last day of it, or tomorrow. And you walk around the Anaheim Convention Center, which is huge. All the floors are filled with the different vendors. So Fender guitars, Gibson guitars, they all have like their own floor or section of a floor. Um, which a big one, Roland, right? Roland, yeah, Roland. They would have an entire like basketball court to themselves, like a whole amphitheater to themselves. You just walk around, and it essentially was a walk around for your employer and buy gear, hunt for new gear that you can, that won't come out late for later, that you can order later, or propose that like, hey, we should start carrying X, Y, and Z. I think that's going to be real exciting. Or and drink, because there was little bars everywhere, little mini bars, so you could just walk around, get sloshed, and just do this job. I didn't work out well for me when I would do that. And then afterwards, there'd be concerts and parties and celebrities. Like I remember, I don't know, like I remember like running into Orianthe and be like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" Like I didn't know it was her. This thought it was an attractive woman, and like security guards picking me up and moving me. Who's Orianthe? I don't even know anymore. She was supposed to be popular. Okay. Okay. They told us she was going to be popular. They told us Orianthe, maybe the name's a little ridiculous. She was going to be big. She was going to be the next Jimi Hendrix, but only a woman this time. And I just want to point out that we as a society will never find another Jimi Hendrix. Just put it that way. Doesn't really matter. Even when Lenny Kravitz was really trying to push it, I'm like, yeah, you're a good songwriter and charismatic, but you're not like putting mojo on us the way. That's kind of the difference. It was like Hendrix would put mojo on you when he played. Everyone else, it's like, oh, you're technically beautiful at playing and I like listening to you, but you're not putting magic moves on me. That was kind of, I mean, am I wrong? That's what I was feeling. It's the same with comedians that I'm really into. I feel like the certain comics that I'm really into kind of just put you in a state of like disbelief just when you look at them. So anything they say can and will be funny because you will just allow them to say it and feel free about it. When it's someone you don't feel that good about, anything that they do that's slightly wrong upsends you. I think that's probably like the I'm probably wrong on this. You can tell me I'm a piece of crap if you want. Chappelle, like he kind of puts the mojo on you. So whatever he's talking about seems magical and right and funny. You know, but there's people out there like, yeah, but he's mean toward, he makes jokes about this and that's offensive. I'm like, true, he does make jokes about that and it's offensive. But at the end of the day, he's like also like, hey, uh, I'm just trying to make a joke about it so that we all get comfortable with it. I think that's kind of what his point of view is. It's not the same as like when a politician directs you to directs you to dislike or distrust someone, because when a politician does it, they're asking you for blood. When a comedian or a musician does it, they're just asking you to examine yourself about the subject. Does that make sense? Is that what's happening? Is that mature? I need a job. LinkedIn. Someone out there, LinkedIn. You want me to be a radio broadcaster? I can do that. I got a good radio broadcasting voice and a face for it, a chin for it, at least, as you can see. I'm back to wearing my square hats, my hats. I'm back to wearing brimmed hats. I've been probably overdoing it with beanies. This makes sense to you. Beanies and me have a weird relationship. I once put a beanie on and didn't take it off for about 4 years. And then when I did, I had hair down to my shoulders. And I know that seems like, oh, were you fighting depression? I'm like, yeah, a little bit. But mostly I was just trying to grow my hair out and not deal with the fact that your hair looks shitty as it grows out. I'm going to show you right now. Now, okay, I want to point out again, here in Sacramento, my favorite hairdresser, or I'm sorry, barber, was a young lady, is a young lady, Keisha Cross, and she does an excellent job of cutting hair, of barbering and tending stuff. She's done stuff. She's made me look like a rock star when I walk in looking like a schlep. So thank you for all your work. I hope to God that you get to have a normal life some point. This whole year you and all the other barbers are fucking fucked. So I go to her. I don't even know where she is anymore. So she's gone. But I want to show you how bad my hair is. And like, it's pretty helmeted because my hair was a little bit wet when I got, yeah, it's helmeted. But look at this as it plumes out. My weird not Jew fro. I don't know what this is. It's more like a, hey, you stupid bastard. Look at your shaggy head. Anyway, yeah, look at my shaggy hair. The shag. It's a pretty shag. It's a pretty shag. Oh, let me put these on. You do see me okay. By the way, the whole back and forth thing I was doing with the Zoom, or not the Zoom, with the autofocus. I had autofocus on. I had the autofocus on because I forget. I just forget, okay? I just forget things. I know it seems so stupid. I just thought it would look great. And I could go back and forth and everything fine. And then it just dawned on me, if focus is off, it just stays in one spot. It just works. It encompasses everything. It's not fighting. Anyway, you don't need to know any of that. You don't need to know any of that. You didn't need to know any of that. It's been, look what I just tried to do. Yep, maybe we should end there. 30 minutes is a good time. I done put my hat on over my headphones and you're stupid. Actually, I can't be watched while I do voices. I have to look down like this. When you get down like this, well, no one notices you. You can just talk the way you want to talk. Oh, shit. And we're back. Anyway, I still don't know what I'm doing as far as editing stuff, editing video goes. No clue. I've been trying. I've made a little movie. I edited it together. I'm supposed to put vocals on behind it. And now I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to do this. I don't really know what I'm doing. Everything's so hard. I'm so stupid. And I don't know anyone who does any of this, who wants to sit down and hang out and do any of that with me. It's just face it. It's kind of how I learned how to do everything. Is someone else was doing it. And I was like, that's interesting. Could you teach me? And this whole year it's been, oh, that's interesting. And there's no second part. You can look it up online. I get it. But I unless I'm talking like I am right now doing this, my ADD is fucking crazy. I've explained that one before. I need to get that one under control. I get a little distracted. Especially when it's tech stuff involved and it's not a task. It's not like it's, hey, fill out this form or work on this spreadsheet. That stuff's different. That's like, oh, that's all my focus on this thing. I can do that just fine. I can't do creative things when technology is a little too involved, and that's the downside of being me. That's just a downside of being who I am. I don't know why I keep doing the Southern accent thing. I'm from Boston. My voice is more like this than anything else in the world. That's not even the voice. I don't even have a Boston accent. I don't even have an accent. As I said it with an accent. Everybody have a good week. Might see you more this way until I figure out how to do the other stuff correctly. Hey, puppy. Yo. Hey. You want to get down from that? Huh? What are you doing? It's like caught him trying to steal something off the counter, but there's nothing on the counter for you to steal. You just hunting? Oh, I know what you want. You want your breakfast? You want breakfast? Come here. Come here. Come here. I'll give you breakfast if you give me love. I'll give you breakfast anyway. You're a dog. I'm a slave to you. Okay. Everybody have a great one. And maybe I'll try to drop the Liz Johnny shows on here straight until I have a place where I want to put them. And just be a photo. It'll just be like, here's a broadcast with a photograph. Just listen to it. You don't have to watch. Okay. I'm really bored. Hey, if you're a personal friend and you have my personal phone number, why don't you give me a call today? I'd like to talk to you. All right. No one's going to call. Bye.